Hey, Andy here from builderhottub.com. In this video, we're going to take a look at what I see as being the three key elements of a good DIY hot tub design. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so as it happens, the three key elements as I see it to a successful DIY hot tub design all begin with the letter P. So we're going to start with the first one, and that is planning. Now, as the saying goes, prior planning prevents poor performance, and there's lots of other variations on that particular saying. However, it's so true with a DIY hot tub. You cannot plan enough. And really, you've got to have everything in place before you even break ground. You should be planning all of your plumbing. You should be planning all of your structures. Everything needs to be planned to the nth degree, because once you've started, it's really, really difficult to change. If you've got something wrong, it's so hard to actually go back and change something in the pipe work or the block work. So really, I can't stress enough how important the planning stage actually is. You should be drawing out a layout. You should be drawing out your plumbing diagrams. You should be planning where you're going to put the control room. You should be planning what materials you're going to have in that control room. All of these things are super, super important to the success of your DIY hot tub. So for me, planning is definitely up there and is probably the most important aspect of your DIY hot tub build. The next element is another P, and that is plumbing. So the plumbing to your DIY hot tub build is super, super important. If you get that wrong, the overall experience will not be right. Your jets might be underpowered, or there might be too much power, which causes your pump to overheat. There's lots and lots of things that can go wrong with the plumbing. So you've got to make sure that you get that right. Also, with your plumbing, you've got to make sure that you make all of the joints correctly. Plumbing that's done badly will leak, and you'll have to go back and do it again. It's really difficult to cut out sections of pipe and replace them if they're leaking, or replacing a leaking elbow, for example. So you want to get your plumbing right from the start. So it's really important that the plumbing element is there. And my favourite topic, as those of you that watch the channel or read the blog, it's the control room and the position of your control room. Super, super important that you give yourself enough space in the control room. This is one of the big things that I didn't do with my own build, was I didn't give myself enough space in that control room to comfortably fit all of the parts. So mine are kind of stuffed in there, and it's really difficult to actually service them. So give yourself plenty of room for that control room. In terms of the size that you're going to need, in metric, you need about 1 metre by 1.5 metres, and then around 75 centimetres in height. In imperial, that's about 3'6" by about 3 feet, and then it's around about 2 feet in height to allow for the filter. So that's the kind of size that you need to be leaving for your control room. But your control room, all of the plumbing, this is all linked to that first planning stage of your DIY hot tub. And the final P in this video of the three key elements as I see it to a successful DIY hot tub is patience. Don't rush your build. You really want to take your time over it. Take your time over every aspect, the block laying, getting the concrete in right, getting your plumbing in right, getting those plumbing connections really well made, leaving your grout and adhesive to cure for the proper amount of time. All of this takes patience. Now, I'm a really impatient person, so I know how hard this actually is, and you just want to fill it with water, turn it on and start heating it up. You've really got to take your time, allow those adhesives and the grouts to cure for it could be anything up to 3 weeks with some of the swimming pool grade grout. You've got to have patience, because if you don't, what will happen is your tiles will lift off over time, and then you've got to drain, and it's just a total mess. So have some patience. It's certainly difficult. I know that. I'm a really impatient person myself, but you've got to take your time and do things properly. So there we have it, the three key elements as I see it for a successful DIY build. You've got to plan. you've got to get your plumbing right, and you've got to have patience. Okay, so they're those 3 key elements. Now, can I help you in any way with your own DIY hot tub build? In my store, you'll find lots of designs that can help you at the planning stage. I've got lots of designs for the plumbing stage as well. So in that store, you'll find designs that have the layouts, it has the plumbing guides, it has the shopping lists that you need. Now, if you need to have a permit in the store as well, I've got some architectural drawings that you can use to submit to your local planning office. Now, remember, you may need to get these stamped by a licensed structural engineer in your state if you're in the US, so please do check that beforehand. But these will save you some time, and they will certainly save you some money as well on those drawings. If you're just getting them stamped, it's a lot cheaper than having somebody draw them up from scratch for you. And finally, maybe there's a custom project that you're looking for, a design that isn't in the store, it's something that's not quite off the shelf, as I call it. I can certainly help you with that. Please do get in touch. Always happy to hear from you. I hope you found this short video useful. Please do like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. If you've liked this video, please do like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next video.